Okay, this video, I warn you guys, is going to be very, very long. I'm not going to cut it. It's just raw, so however long it becomes, pardon me if it's very long for you. I'm sorry, but I just want to talk without editing and cutting stuff out straight up. So, as you guys know, I told you I've been going through stuff, and yeah, I'm at a place today that is very, very. I'm much better now, and yesterday I couldn't talk to you guys at 8 a.m. since you've been watching my video. I've been doing this 8 a.m. segments, but today and yesterday too. Yeah, it's yesterday and today I couldn't do it because I was doing a lot of thinking. The structure, or the path I'm going to, or the way that my life is being shaped, and what way I'm going to in this life of mine. And I was studying this guy. He's one of my mentors, and I was just studying him, and I found something that's actually life changing. And I actually sat down and thought about whether I should use it or not, because it's actually childish when you think about it. It's kind of manifestation, routine, or ritual that you have to go through in order for you to be fully direct and have a clear clarity of mind where you are heading to. So for this past 2 days, I've just Sunday most I was just doing thinking, and I just decided, okay, let me just live my life normally, like how I usually do, without no routine. And I tracked all the things that I did. Like, I have a time, and every 30 minutes I tell myself the things I did. And today too, I did the same thing. And I did a lot of consuming too. Oh yeah, I spent a lot of time on social media today. I think 6 hours. So I actually just woke up from taking a nap because my head was fried. And whilst I was setting out all that I could think of for what I just consumed. And you guys know I hate consuming, right? So you might be asking, why are you consuming when you tell us not to consume? Well, because of this. I don't know if you guys can see this very well. See this file? Hold on. You see this file? I don't know if you guys see. You see this? This is going to be my friend from now on. I don't know if you guys can see me well. Okay, you see this? This is the only thing I'm going to consume. Alright, this is a manifesto. I call this my manifesto, and everything I'm going to do and what I'm going to become is in this thing. Right? So I don't know if you guys can really read it. I will turn the camera so you guys can see. Right, but I'll show you. This first page is all about me. It's my manifesto, right? And this second page is this about the people that I look up to and the character that I have to become. So all these people are going to all formulate into one person that is going to incorporate in me. So I'll take a character trait from this person, which is Rockefeller. This is Sam Ovens. This is 50 Cent. This is Peaky Blinders. Tommy Shelby, and so on and so forth. And this is my alchemy of self, right? the person I want to be has all these character traits or these characters that you see. This Alexander the Great. And let me fix this camera for you guys. And this third page is my financial statement. What I want, how much I want to make, my source of income. Yeah, I don't know why this camera keeps. Okay, I think it's stable now. This is my amount that I want to have by the end of next year. I mean, when I'm 25. So, and these are just, you know, accomplishments. All right, this is just me giving back to charity, and this is me giving my mom a flight, her first flight overseas from my country. This is me visiting Moscow. This is me going to Dubai, and this is me going to St. Petersburg. And this is me getting my mom a personal trainer, so, you know, she gets into shape and improves her health. And this is me getting my mom a personal tutor, because I don't know, I've never told you guys this, but my mom is actually illiterate. She can't read that much, and she doesn't speak English. So one of my dreams is to one of my dreams, like this, what I'm supposed to do is get someone a teacher that was going to teach her, so she becomes very fluent, knows how to read, understand, you know, gets a much better understanding of how the world runs, so I can even communicate with her and she can become something. Because it's just one of my dreams, just to see my mom, you know, educate herself, like just to even see her speak English and just be amongst, you know, better places and converse with people. It's just one of my dreams. And yeah, so these are one of the accomplishments I want about. I want to read you guys what my manifesto is. So, who is Salim Beidou? If you don't know, my name is Salim Beidou. So, who is Salim Beidou? Salim is a well-dressed gentleman with a high focus on the visions and goals he has set for himself. He doesn't drink, nor does he smoke. He abstains from sex and degeneracy. He never misses a day of exercise. He eats 5 egg omelets with a banana and an orange on the side at 1 p.m. from Monday to Friday. He eats potatoes with steak at 3 p.m. And I'm going to jump from all this because it's a lot. He never misses a class at school and is the top student in class that answers all questions with excellent marks. He lives alone in a $200 a month apartment. His closest 3 best friends are all millionaires. Let me see some interesting ones. He's polite to everyone but destroys those who try to stand in his way and annihilate his dreams. He's a man that lives mostly in silence and creates his own art without heavily relying on others. He's a man who will do anything and everything, no matter how painful it is, unless it doesn't kill him, for him to be ordered to kill the version of himself that's holding him back from his higher self. He lives his life like it's a movie and doesn't do the ordinary. He's a man of his words, that when he says something, he means it and will always abide. And these are the things that I just wrote. There's like a guideline for me, right? And every morning that I wake up, and every night that I'm going to bed, or any time of the day, this thing is with me, and I read this, right? So I don't need somebody telling me what to do. Everything I want to become by the time I'm 25, I'm 24. So everything I want to become, the man I want to become, does all these things. And I wrote some interesting stuff, I think. Let me see. There was this one that I actually liked a lot. Well, I think I can find it. I think I can find it, but I I think every Sunday. Yeah, he goes out for fancy dinners every Sunday night, eats and does whatever he wants. This might not seem very, very, interesting for some of you guys, but from where I'm coming from, I'm from Ghana, if you don't know, but I live in Russia now. Ever since I was a child, I've never been to like a restaurant. You know how here it's normal in Europe, it's normal to go to restaurant. I didn't know what restaurant is. I didn't know what heating was. I didn't know what bottle this. I didn't even know what it was. I used to drink straight from the tap. I didn't know what washing machine is. I used to wash hands every Saturday. My hands with soap. So it's where I'm coming from is very, 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 very down and below. So even all these things I'm experiencing now is new to me. So even just going to restaurants is something that is luxury for me. Some of you might not be for you, but it's something that's a luxury for me. Right? My whole life. Until I came here that I started going to restaurants. And I don't even do it regular. I do it like maybe twice in a year because it's not something that I'm normal with. So just writing it in my manifesto to become a man that goes out every Sunday to restaurants, fancy dinners. I mean, I don't expect you to understand, but it's just something that I want. Like, even when I envision myself, taking my family to fancy dinners every Sunday and having like the best food they can ever have, it's something I'm looking forward to. But yeah, I don't want to sound selfish just talking about myself, but as you guys know, whatever I do, I share with you guys, and whatever I do, I try to, help you guys to see if you can incorporate it in your life, whether it depends on how you perceive it, whether it's good or whether it's bad for you, but at least it's better to have the information than not to have it. So this is the direction, right? So now I know when I wake up, what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to eat, where I'm supposed to go, how I'm supposed to behave, the amount of money I'm supposed to make. So this is like a vivid structure of my life, like a vivid blueprint, because most people don't have this. Most people don't have this. Everybody wakes up with a dream that's not written down, and we are forgetful creatures too. So you might set a dream for like a week now, and then after 2 weeks you just forget what it is. And if you don't constantly remind yourself and trick yourself, because this thing is just like a lie to myself. I'm just lying to myself. It's a form of lie. I'm not going to say it. I'm just tricking myself to believe this is the man I want to be, because that's what I want to be. But I'm not the man right now. So I'm tricking myself, my subconscious, to tell it every day that this is what I am. And guess what? I'm going to be it by consistency, by gradually doing it, reprogramming my mind. Because the person I am now is a bunch of, informations that I have, taken in ever since I was a kid. That's what it has shaped this guy. If I was born in America, my programming would be different. If I was born in South Africa, my programming would be different. If I was born in Brazil, my programming would be different. If I was born in France, I'll be speaking French. But at the end of the day, we are all humans. It's just where we, found ourselves in, the place, the land, wherever. And what we've seen every time, like it's all impressions. The more you see something, the more you hear something, the more you do something, you become it. And that is why this exists. The more I keep telling myself I'm this, the more I become it. right? So this is for, you guys, man. I want you guys to also create like a manifesto, who you want to be, how you want to dress, because everything I have is here. It's all here. How I want to make business, how I control my emotions, even how I dress, the kind of perfume I use. It's all here. When I look up these people, it's all here, right? It's just clear and there's no disturbances, as opposed to me just putting what I want to be in my mind, and one day I just go to the internet and see something different and I just get swayed and different and drift. I have this and I'm not adding anything to it because this is what I want in a year. So what do you want in a year? What do you truly want? I didn't get this from the internet, like from somebody else's dream. I sat down on my stuff. That's why I missed 2 days of not posting. I sat down and thought very well, like vividly closed my eyes for hours. And this is what I want. I don't want nothing. This is what I want for a year. So just sit down with yourself and ask, what do I truly want from this world? Right? Because it's just simple to get what you want. The only thing that stops you is resistance. This is you, and this is the person you want to be. And every time you try to be this person doesn't want it. And if you don't have a clear vision or clear goal or direction or blueprint of who this person is, how are you going to beat this person? So just having things like this is very good. It just shows you the way. Instead of just, you see this today, you want to be this person, you see, know who you want to be, focus on it every day. And stimulate your mind to believe. Change your mindset and your programming to become that person who can. Because you don't chase the dream, you chase the character who is capable of making that dream to become true. That's it. Like I always say, if you're someone who is able to date 10 out of 10 women, you'll be dating them. If you are someone who is capable of making $1 million, you would have been making $1 million, right? But we are not them. We are not that character. So all that we have to do is chase that person, what he does on the daily, the kind of mindset he has, the kind of people he hangs around, what he consumes, how he eats, how he sleeps, his behavior patterns and everything. That is what you have to chase. Not a goal, but the character who is capable of making that goal come true. Alright? And if you see this video and you find a way to make your this and put it down, you can reach me on my comments and I'll reply to you. So because I like when I'm growing with people. I hate when I'm like, I don't do this just for you two guys to look at me now. I want a solid community or a group of friends that I can grow with, that when we make it, we can all laugh. Like, you remember when we started doing this, or when you told us to do this, or you guys give me information that I can even incorporate in my life, because we all learn from each other, right? So there is a beauty in growing with people to higher levels, as opposed to just going just looking down on them. It's not fun. So if you see this and you think, like I said, don't just run with what I'm saying. If you think this is a good idea to incorporate in your life, and you do it, like you print out, and if you want, I will send you, the guidelines of how to create your own manifesto and your alchemy of self. There's a PDF that I can send to you guys. So if you see this video and you want to, just hit me in the comments and I'll send it to you personally. And yeah, just stick to it. Stick to it, bro. You have to stick to it. That's the only way to come true. That is the only way to come true. Like I said, he is a man of his words. That when he says something, he means it and will always abide to it. Right? So you always have to just do it. Follow it. Wherever that is written there, you follow it. And sooner or later, like, it will come. We are our own enemies. We are always self-sabotaging ourselves. We are our own demons, bro. It's just we are our own demons, bro. Yeah. You need a blueprint to know where you are going. You need a blueprint. And if you're watching this video, I'm sorry that it's too raw, but yeah. I'm just trying to be real with you guys. Because it's a lot of fakeness in this world. Everyone is trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect, you know. I'm just trying to be better. That's it. Every day. People search for perfection and lie through this, you know, app and this fake world. Because I see this thing as a fake world. You can just perceive who you want to be. Not perceive, portray to others who you want to be. It's like a mirror. But you create what you want people to see. But I want to be real with you guys very, 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 very well. From how much I make, what I'm going through, because I know there's a lot of guys like me out there that, you know, same age or probably younger than me or older than me that are going through this thing called life that no one, you know, is guiding us through. So, yeah, just be real. And this is my reality. I'm in my room right now talking to you guys about my alchemy of self and the guidelines who I'm going to be coming the next year. And I hope some of you, you know, also see this and create your own alchemy of self. And after a year, that when you're ahead, you can actually laugh about it, or we can meet somewhere. Because by the end of next year or in a year's time, I'll have, you know, location freedom and time freedom. So if you also have that, we can actually meet and, you know, just laugh about where we used to be like right now. Laugh about it of the past times that we didn't have much. So yeah, I'm going to cut this video now, go back and start thinking more. That's what I'm going to do. Think more and, you know, write down some ideas, some mistakes, some things I'm finding about myself that I need to improve. And I will see you guys 8 a.m. tomorrow on the regular 8 a.m. talks with you guys segment. So, until further notice, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.